Welcome to Y Rush Racing, and welcome to another gear review. Today, we'll continue on my 2007 KTM XCW 250, and specifically, we're going to talk about these little babies here, the Fastway Footpegs by Moto Billet. So yeah, these are the Evolution 3, and there is two big reasons why I got them, one a little bigger than the other. The main reason I got it is because my old Footpegs were just wearing out. I couldn't hardly keep them on there anymore. The pegs, like the little angles on top that kind of keep the traction for you, they're just flat worn out. They were all rounded off, and I'd actually carry a file with me to the races, and I would file them down so I could have some traction. And eventually I decided, you know what, I'm gonna spend some dough, and I'm gonna get myself some decent foot pegs. And that's what I did. And so I started doing some research, and there was one specific reason why I got the Fastway. And the reason that is because of this little cool deal here. So what's going on here is there's this collar that kind of goes over the bolt or the pin right here, and what it enables it to do is to mount this foot peg in two different positions. In this position I have it in here is the lower position, actually the lower and a little further back, about 1 centimeter each way. And if you put it the other way, it's about the stock position. So what that does is it actually increases the distance from like my handlebars to my foot peg. So it opens up the space for me, and I'm fairly tall, I'm 6'3", and so I wanted to kind of create some space, and that's exactly what it did for me. And so far, I'm loving it. I've only had one real muddy race since I've had these guys on here, and they performed really well. It's kind of like you don't notice a problem until it's a problem, and well, I never noticed the problem. So I can't say specifically that they're doing amazing, but my feet haven't slipped off, and so, you know, I mean, you kind of got to assume that these are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, which is awesome. All right, so these are pretty customizable. They send you this sheet here when you buy it, and it kind of gives you all kinds of tips here about cleat arrangements and your camber up here, and whether you want it the high or the low arrangement. And what I went with is the all 12 millimeter. So they have 10 millimeter and 12 millimeter. Send you enough to do a set of each. So I put all 12s in here. You could do it leaning forward, leaning back, and I wanted as much traction as possible, and that's what I went for, all 12s. If you want to kind of try to increase your boot life or whatever, you can put all 10s in and stuff like that. And the other thing you can do is adjust the camber. So by doing that, there's a bolt back here, right here by my thumb, and some spacers that are in there, and you can put different spacers in there to adjust the camber of the peg, so you can make it lean in, and they say that it kind of, you know, naturally would have your knees grip the tank a little better. I'm already wearing holes through my pants incredibly fast, so I didn't want to do that anymore. So I left my foot peg camber a pretty neutral position there, and like I said, I already mounted them far to the lower position. So pretty customizable. They're awesome foot pegs. Also, I did ask for support, and I did receive support. So Fastway, thank you very much for supporting me. I'm loving it. They do retail, this set here retails for $135. They have the like Evolution Air, and they have the Adventure. The Adventure's bigger. The Air, I believe, is lighter, maybe still made out of aluminum. I'm not exactly sure. I should have done my research before, but I didn't. Anyways, but yeah, great foot pegs. And I'm just kind of curious to see where they go from here. And, you know, what's cool is, though, if these start to get worn out, guess what? I can buy more. So it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't have to go out and buy new foot pegs. I can just replace these little doohickeys here. And then the sizes, if you're curious. So it's about 2 3/8 inches wide this way, 3 1/4 inches wide that way. And, yeah. So, also, if you are watching this because you're looking for Fastway Moto Billet foot pegs, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos. I do some awesome race coverage. Just ask me, I'll tell you. And then I'll be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed and you've seen my other videos, just subscribe now. What's the hurt? You know, come on. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys at the track. Bye.